things we're bringing to 2025. Let's get into it. These are just like things I personally think are so fire and that should be brought into 2025. All right. First item on the list. This is just my personal This is just like what I personally believe. I'm a big fan of Supreme. I mean, who was it? Everyone wanted Supreme, and I don't even know. When Rice Gum was wearing it, their Supreme patty, like the golden era of times. And now that it's harder, it's less likely you're going to see someone wearing it. I feel that it's more easier to actually have Supreme now. It used to be so hard to get Supreme, or at least for me. Never touched Supreme until I was older. I don't know. In my teen years, I guess you could say. I also didn't have money too, so that was one of the big things. One of the grail I'm currently looking at right now for myself that I want is this camo box logo. White or gray, don't know. But I think they're fire. And I think everyone should tap in and let me know if they agree this is fire. I just honestly think this is fire. I think these are super fire. $80 is a little steep for me, in my opinion. But I don't know. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's fire. I've seen some cool outfits with it, and I honestly think it's fire. I want to get a shirt. If I had to talk about another item that I actually really like and that I want to wear just in general, what would I even say? Let me look at my Grailed. All right. I'm currently on my Grailed account. I just wanted to look at some of my likes. I just wanted to discuss some of these because I think a lot of these are actually so fire. So there's a random spike in popularity when it came to these, and I actually had no clue what they were until I saw them just recently. This is about 4 months ago, 5 months ago maybe. I don't know. Over summer, a lot of people are doing it, and I know I'm gonna get hate for saying this, but a lot of the stuff I see is on TikTok. You can say that I have no knowledge. I totally understand, but that is just personally how I get my information with a lot of this stuff. I don't know where else I would find it. I don't have time to just kind of wait for I don't know previous drops from Supreme. So it's cool to have people post it so I can see it. I think leopard print is so fire. I really want to get this Supreme leopard print underwear. I mean, 55 is not that bad. It's just shipping on top of that. That's expensive. 55 is kind of already the price you pay for the underwear. And for especially these right here, which you don't see often, I might even do it. I might buy them. I don't know. 55 is not that crazy. Let's think about that. I think these two shirts are so fire. People are going to say if you're saying bring Supreme to 2025, then you were never a good enough fan in the first place. Maybe they're right. I've really liked Supreme, and I honestly think that it would be awesome to see more people wearing it because I want to wear it more. So I don't want to be the only one. Maybe I'll stand out a little, though, so that would be nice. I think these shirts are cool. I think Supreme has awesome designs sometimes. There's another one I really liked super long time ago. I'm sure it's sold. I'll have to find it. It's the monkey tee. It's just some monkeys carrying it. The Supreme logo on the front. I thought that was fire. Actually, dude. There's so many things. Grailed is nice. I'm actually just showing my straight up likes. What I find so fire. I think these two items, if I had them, I'd be so happy. Leopard print's so fire. I really like this Chrome Hearts hat. I just like the colorway. I don't really like the black ones. I mean, the black ones are fire, but blue and red, the American flag colors are so fire. It's just a classic colorway. Cannot go wrong with that at all. This is a cool concept. I don't think I'd look good in it. I gotta see with someone wearing it. I know it's huge because Supreme, dude, like, I feel like they are not true to size. I feel like it's a little bigger than what you order, but that's just me. It's long and I'm short, so maybe it's weird on me. I don't know. This is just a fire, That's fire, but I ain't got $7,000 to cough up. Nor will I probably any time in the future, so that's going to have to sit on the back burner forever. I'll just look at that. That'll be a permanent grail. If anyone wants to grab me that, I'll totally appreciate that. This was so fire, and I'm really sad it got sold because $50 is not even a bad price for a towel. Like, especially a Supreme towel. I feel like brands like Viore, Lululemon, you're spending $50 on a towel. I could have gotten one I really liked for $50, but I was probably broke at the time, so I didn't want to cough up any extra change I had. I think the American flag colorway is so fire. I mean, you cannot go wrong with red, white, and blue. Like, can you? Really? Like, honestly? I think the aesthetic of the American flag is cool, too. I mean, you don't have to be considered a patriot to think it's cool. These will always go hard. Very simple. I know they just dropped these again on Supreme. I believe they were cheaper than $65, so I would personally not buy that for $65. That's just me, though. You can find much cheaper ones, and I don't think $65 is a good price. That's just me. Fire shirt. Again, Supreme's got some really cool, like, graphics. Like, let's take a moment to look at that. That looks so sick. 2016. It's fire. Come on. Love that. Love that. Boom. Chrome Hearts lined thermal lined jackets. Like, I honestly think this is like one of the most fire jackets I've ever seen in a long time. I can't explain how much and how badly I want this, and yet it's gone. So, what can you do? I'm not gonna spend $600 though. Just got this recently. Girlfriend slid for Christmas. Amazing girlfriend. Treat your girlfriends with respect, and maybe they'll get you Gap X Kanye West. You know what I'm talking about. One of my buddies had one of these, lost it, so I wanted to get it for him, but it was $200. It's crazy. It's crazy. The brown, like when the North Face puffers were really going, I would have bought this. And $150 is actually a crazy steal because I'm pretty fucking sure you're not finding one for that cheap. Yeah. Pretty much half the price for a cooler looking one in my opinion, but it's pretty crazy. Again, Supreme has just always been around. Love this stuff. Love the way all these look. Like, Supreme is awesome. They really do have some cool shit. But, I ain't got money like that. I always thought this number 9 button-up was super cool. These are, like, genuinely my grails. Like, if I had the money, I would have bought all these at the time because they're so sick. This is how I honestly found out what number 9 was. Didn't know what it was previous to this, so just keep that in mind. I think this will be forever the one thing I wish I bought. This color, like, this is so 2000s, and it's so fire. Truly a classic. So fire, like, honestly so fire. I want one still to this day, but what can you do, man? Again, dude, I'm telling you right now, these are so fire. If I ever have $729 to spend, I will buy a pair of these because I genuinely think these are the hardest Rick Owens. I mean, they're literally just Vans, but still, they just look so sick. I hope they're not all clunky big on the feet, but I wouldn't really care. I'd still wear them. I think this is tough. Like, I need something like this. Normal stuff. Because I go backpacking, I go camping, but I still want, I want normal stuff. You can have all your grails, but you can also have your normal shit that you want to use. Like, you know what I'm talking about. So that's just what I wanted to bring up. I always think, like, jerseys are fire. You know, I don't play soccer. Again, this is fire. I'm sure it's way too big for me. Also, one of the most expensive things ever. Same here. This is a crazy Supreme pull, but I just had it because I thought it looked sick. CDG Supreme. Oh no, it's probably tripping when I put this here because this is not that fire. I think Kanye West is. Am I tripping? I don't know. I would never wear that. Honestly, don't know where I put that there. This is fire. Such an expensive tag though. Like, actually suck my D. Who the actual hell is buying this for close to $350? Suck on my shit. Again, 2 of these, they're fire. Honestly, fire. I want to get a water bottle. I don't think I'm going to buy a $45 one when you can fucking get these Nalgene bottles at your local, like, Big Five for, like, $15, I'm pretty sure. 20 maybe. Vintage Stussy? Hell nah. Used to think this was tough. Don't know where the $200 price tag came from, and no wonder it's not selling. Like, actually lick on my shit. Spit on it. Because I don't know. Dude, this is way too expensive. This was funny. And that's really it. I just honestly wanted to talk about my favorites and my grails and what we should bring to 2025. So I need you guys to lock in and start buying all this shit from me because I'm trying to pop out and look clean. So let's go. Thank you very much. Subscribe.